Lashington Agency. That's communications, events, and marketing, right?
Yes.
Okay, so what, from those services that you're providing, when people reach out to you, what expectations do you want them to come into? Because you can't turn someone into 100,000 followers overnight. So what are some realistic expectations that they can have?
I think, largely at Lashington Agency, we tend to serve nonprofit organizations, government agencies, and corporations who tend to have some sort of positive impact on community.
Okay.
So I've found a way to make sure that we're still doing something positive, even through the work that we're doing.
Yes.
So whether it is, for instance, we did an event for the government of Grenada as we celebrated our 50th anniversary of independence last year.
Yeah.
We did an event called Pan 50 and Food Fest on the Carnage for them. I mean, thousands of people were on the Carnage. There were almost all the major steel bands were there.
Yeah, okay.
Food vendors were there.
Seeing that. Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
And it was the second largest event for the entire of the independence celebrations.
Wow.
Second to, of course, the parade in the stadium.
Right.
And it was quite a successful event. Great for community building. Great for the culture. That is the type of event that we would do for our clients. Really, give them something that ensures that they have really good visibility. They're achieving something great in the community. So those are some of the expectations that we meet, and we do it well.
Okay.
Yeah.
I know. I love that.
Yeah. So, that's one aspect. For instance, we also work with the G Cruise project, which is funded by the German Ministry of Corporate Development. I might be saying it wrong, but it translates to GIZ in English.
Okay.
And so they're working on building people's awareness as it relates to water resilience, connected to climate change, and really just making sure that we are better users of water, better conserve it, we conserve water better, we have the infrastructure to do so. So again, it leads back to public health. We're doing something for society. Right. And while we're giving them everything they need, everything in the marketing suite, from videos, jingles, actual songs, events, cocktails, everything, social media, content, it's all leading back to something in the community. So those are just some of the examples of what we do for our clients.
Right.
And, we're just so excited about that.
Yeah, that's great. Thank you for sharing. So when you're not doing work for Lashington Agency, so you have some major events that have really evolved over the years. I know this year it's the first year for Love Fest, right? So that's an event here in Grenada. So tell us how that was inspired, and then we can get to Beach Bum, which I just attended the other day, and
nice.
And it was a vibe. Last year was my first year attending Beach Bum, but we'll start with Love Fest.
Sure, no problem. Love Fest is a Valentine themed festival. Yes. I was involved with the Pure Grenada Music Festival. I was on the steering committee years ago when I worked at the Tourism Authority. And it's something I loved. It's something I've always loved, to be part of festivals and music. I'm a musician, so it's natural.
Learn something else new. Okay.
So I grew up playing pan. I also play a little bit of the keyboard and the drums as well. But festivals are amazing. It does something great. And I thought, why not bring a Valentine themed festival to Grenada? It's not something we have. So there's an opportunity there. And at the same time, we need a flagship festival. We've seen festivals come and go. Yeah. And it's important to give people a real experience. Right. Not just come and see a live band, but come and see a live band, learn to make chocolates, get roses for your partner, get to taste great food, learn a little dancing, because we had a little salsa dance.
Yes, I did see the I saw that.
So we really gave people a holistic experience and something that fits so many age groups.
Right.
You want the 60-year-old couple to come out, you want the 25-year-old to come out and meet someone. So we really created a festival that anyone can attend. and we're excited to see it grow over the years. It's here to stay.
Yes.
And
well, that's good.
Yeah,
That's good,
you know, so I recognize that everything, it takes work, it takes time.
Yeah, for sure.
And we're putting in the work to ensure that it is definitely on the calendar every year around
February,
Valentine's
yes.
Day.
Yeah.
So the next one coming up will be on the 14th of February 2026.
Actually
on the day,
yes,
the Saturday.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that should be nice.
Mhm.
Well, if I'm here for kayak mass and around that time,
Correct.
I will
yeah.
definitely attend.
Yes.
So yeah, I loved the decor. There was like giant flowers,
Yes.
and I mean, I said you guys definitely put some work and creativity into making it very special. Yeah.
Thank you.
And that this is from someone who's in the States, but follows your platform. So I definitely observed that. And then with Beach Bum, this year was what year?
This year I think is the 6th annual
Okay.
Beach
Oh, wow.
Bum. Of course, the only two we missed were the two pandemic years.
Yes.
2020 and 2021.
Okay.
But we started on Carnival Sunday in 2018.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
And before that, funny enough, Beach Bum was my annual birthday event. So it's been happening way before in November.
But it's
I decided
evolved.
to move it to the Carnival calendar because at the time we had, again, no major event happening. There was one event and it wasn't a local brand, and it was basically music and a DJ.
Okay.
Like, you're paying for what? You know?
Right.
And I wanted to make sure that we were getting a bit more of an experience and more bang for your buck, and that we have somewhere to go on Carnival Sunday that we can call our own.
Right.
Yes.
Well, I definitely enjoyed myself last year. I stayed even longer last year. I think I might have stayed to the end. I mean, such a vibe. I love that when you walk in, there's different activities to choose from. There's photographers. You can take a little, photo booth, and so I really enjoy. And then you still keep the restaurants and the market open.
Correct.
So if you're hungry, you're not just drinking the whole time. You can get some snacks and get some food. So that which I definitely did. Shout out Esther's. Their drinks always do what they need to do. But yeah, I definitely enjoy myself. Beach Bum, I definitely can see Beach Bum being around for many years to come. So blessings to you.
Thank you. I appreciate you coming.
Yes.
And enjoying it. And I think one thing I love putting on in Beach Bum, outside of course curating the program and everything, is the beauty bar as well, where people can, we started with makeup. And we used to do like face jewels and stuff. We always had the henna and massages. And now we've evolved to include tattoos. Like, people get real tattoos at Beach Bum.
That I did not know. Okay.
Real tattoos under the beauty bar tent.
Wow.
And we've done airbrush tattoos as well. And it's just lovely to see the shift in what people like and what people love. And, people come early to get their henna. I am here. Do my design.
I'm definitely looking forward to next year then, because I did not know. I mean, maybe I'll get another tattoo. Who knows?
Why
a
not?
tattoo in Grenada. I mean,
as an event, it's such a thrill, and it's it's an honor that people choose to make a permanent mark on their bodies at my event. Because you would always remember that.
Yes, always.
I got this tattoo at Beach Bum.
Yes, Beach Bum.
I'm part of their lives literally forever, and it's just an honor, an honor to be part of that. And the good thing about Beach Bum is that we're not just having a good time, but we're actually contributing to over 100 people's livelihoods.
Wow.
You see it, the entire market is open. We have all our staff, we have all our service providers, and it really is going right back into the economy, which is what you want.
Right. I mean, even from when you walk in, everyone's greeting you, smiles. Like, your staff definitely welcomes people, and have a good time. And we get we have the cups and everything. So I would agree. Don't worry, everything